Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and we are back here on Star Trek Online. I did do one of my dilithium this weekend, but I forgot to do the other one. I kind of sat here and relaxed and did my Skyrim video late that night, and didn't really get a chance to do anything else. So I am going to pop some of these off real quick, and then we'll get started. Hopefully today. Provisions. How are we doing on funds? Sets. Dead off. We got a little bit. Let's get 5 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I hope everybody's doing alright today. There we go. Get that started. I don't think we got them points. So, the last mission we got was spin the wheel, which we love. Spin the wheel. And we also got repair the satellites. So, that's a daily for dilithium. Let's go do that one. See what that one's like. For all the old who haven't done it. Sector space. I hope everybody did all their DOF mission stuff like they were supposed to this weekend. I think it's still going till 1 p.m. with my recording. Of course, this is Monday. It's almost lunchtime right now, so let's go ahead and get flying. Okay. That's weird. What the heck? Oh no, don't do that. I'm sorry guys, let me fix this and I'll get right back on. Hello, welcome back. Something just keeps disabling my network security Wi-Fi for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. Like the actual Wi-Fi adapter. I don't know what keeps doing that, but I'm gonna have to do some investigating. Let's get going here and get this done before it starts or they start it again. I don't know if it's something to do with the internet company. I don't know. We were going to do this one, which is in the Tremendous sector, and I believe. Excuse me, sorry guys. We can go straight up to get to there. I didn't mean to cut out on you guys. I wasn't planning on doing that. Today our goal is to get to level 15 and then show off the R&D stuff, and I'll be doing that when I do my my regular DOF queues. More missions. I need to go do the when I get done with this, I'll probably go back to Earth and do the R&D development little thing for more people. Excuse me. Just got an itch in my throat. Anyway, so we're almost halfway there, guys. Almost halfway to 20. Now remember, at 20, we're gonna try a science ship and see if it is a little bit better. What is that? It says break even. I never noticed there was a little thing in the world for that one. So I had tons of fun doing the Skyrim videos this weekend. I had to do one a little bit late, so it didn't get up till today. So I probably won't be able to do but this video today. But I might go ahead and record my video and just post it up for tomorrow. I'm still working on my crash landing stuff. I need to get all that gravel turned into dust, and then I'm gonna just keep processing it, and I'm not even gonna worry about saving the ore for doubling until later, or until I get a good supply of it. I mean, there's no real point. My main ore processing is going to be my shovel, so I really just need to go to the city and get some blaze rods before they take them out, at least. Okay, so we got 2 missions here, I believe. The first one's right here, and the next one's over there at that station. But if we hit 15, we'll do our R&D stuff and then call it for today, because that's our main goal, is to do the R&D stuff. We're gonna go up a little bit. You ever notice when you autopilot, it tries to take you down as low as possible instead of up here where most of the traffic is? Yellow enter system. So we shouldn't have too much trouble with this mission. Scan and repair satellites. Okay. And I'm always horrible at this one. I always break this first one and end up having to go get more stuff for it. Which is not good since I'm an engineer. There we go. Scan the satellite. I have a problem. I found the problem with the satellite, sir. There is damaged components blocking operations of the EPS system. You can repair it. We need to avoid damaging it further. You need to be careful in what order we carry out the necessary repairs. So, I know. Let's try this one. I keep forgetting which order you're supposed to do them in. And I broke it. I do it every time. Okay, so come on. Yeah. We'll stop right here, and while we're collecting that stuff. Okay. Is it just me, or does it break no matter what? I mean, I've gotten it one time to do it, but I don't know if it was a random chance or what, or if it just always breaks and I'm hallucinating and thinking about another different mission. So Go ahead and full stop while we're repairing it. So our next one is over here, and the rest of them is pretty. Excuse me. The rest of them is okay, as far as I can remember. The rest of them's not too much trouble. Now the last one you have to protect or something like that. Stop. I see the problem, sir. The damage to this satellite is due mainly to the simple wear and tear on its systems. Once we take care of the minor repairs, it should be fully operational. Okay. I don't know if these have to be in a certain order or not. I don't think they do. I like how some of them does, though. Some of them does have to be in certain orders, and then if you do it wrong, it breaks. There's a couple other quests that are just like that. There's a couple ground quests that are like that, which I like. But most of the ground quests give you like little hints on how to fix it right, so it's like knowledge base that you would have being an engineer. Kind of like get a sort through your own knowledge and let it fix it. That one just like let you have to like basically guess at it. The satellite has taken a significant hit, Captain. It could have been hit by a meteor, but there are residual antiprotons. There's too much damage to repair remotely. We'll need to send over a repair team. There's atmosphere inside the array still, so it should be okay. Okay. Beam away team, full stop. And ships. These shouldn't cause us too much trouble, by the way. Come on. Come closer, it won't hurt. There we go. I see how both my beams were firing and I still got off the torpedo shot. Let's see if we can swing around and get another one off on this dude right here. Now I wouldn't advise you to do these dailies unless you souped your ship up a little bit. They're a little bit hard. There we go. Try to get away from this guy a little bit. There we go. Should be able to circle back around and nail him with the torpedo. No, not shield side. Oh, dang. Shield. He got a shield side back around at me. That's cool. He'll be dead. There we go. I just didn't want to waste my thing. There's 3 more I seen on the corner of my eye. No use wasting any. Ooh, they're firing on the station. Go, go, go. Now we should be able to get over here. I want to get them all 3 within range before I start firing on all of them with my fire at will. Okay, so now turn like this. There we go. That should do it. Klingons trying to take out our satellite. Let's go ahead and rotate the shields. No enemy targets on sensors, sir. I'll notify the away team that we can transport them back to the KT as soon as they have completed the repairs. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm feeling really, really nauseous today. That's it. That's basically that one, and then you go out of the system. It's a real easy thing. You can do it every day if I'm not mistaken. It's one of those once a day things, and you get 480 dilithium for it. It's another good way to get stuff. Another good way is patrols. Some of the patrols give you daily rewards. Yeah, see. We can actually do it again if we needed to. But, because I got that one yesterday, I guess. We'll go ahead and pop it off. But I'll do it off camera. I don't want to do it twice in a row with y'all on camera. So let's head over to this station. That didn't give us enough of a reward to worry about. And while we're traveling, no, stop it. Yeah, that's the right one. Assets. Go ahead and get that. Also, I need to look at my fleet stuff. I have some fleet marks is why I'm looking. Nope. The mines. There must not be very many people in this fleet. I have to check the roster and see if it's alive or dead or what. Yeah. I mean, I can always keep saving them up for when I find a good fleet. I have a fleet on my other account, the one I use for my main account that I don't play on YouTube. I have two different accounts, one for YouTube and then one for my main account. I haven't been doing much on that one though. And we're in the right place. Yeah, we are. Welcome to Dorzana, USS Katie. You are cleared for docking. We have everything you need for short leave. I always say short. It's shore leave, but I always say short for some reason. Which way do y'all say it? You say shore or short? I always say short leave for some reason. I don't know. And few things that you do not even know you wanted. Shopping, drinking, dining, and entertainment. You'll find it all here. And don't forget about the 77th rule of acquisition. If you break it, I'll charge you for it. I always wanted to find a list of those rules of acquisitions just to see. I know somebody's probably written them all down. Those and Gibbs rules. I'd like to have a list of Gibbs rules, like maybe a website or something I could bookmark so I could link it on like when I'm posting back on forums and stuff. Not sure where we should start, but intelligence shows that Brilon is a Ferengi that to talk to if you're looking for information. He's a bartender and we should look for him in the lounge. Okay, fine and question that dude. So for this quest we're gonna have to, yeah, there we go. If you scroll out too far, then it you can't see none of the quest markers. Excuse me. Oh, this is also the place where the lobe crystal guy is. If you didn't know that, it's probably one of the reasons they send you here. Lobe crystals you get out of opening lockboxes, and then you can save those up and turn them into that dude, and then you can buy like special ships and equipment and stuff with it. There's access to the exchange. Looks like the bartender is over here. So let's go talk to him. Or her. I'll move to him. Welcome to Drozana Station, the home of the finest libations and pleasures this side of Rix. Care to hear the specials? I'm looking for someone. Aren't we all? Me, I want a leggy Vulcan with a liberal attitude towards interspecies relationships. So, are you looking for somebody in particular, or are you just some company? Her name is Zemira. Do you know her? Oh yeah, I know Zemira. Maybe she's been here recently. Maybe she hasn't. My memory is kind of hazy. Tell me where Xander is, or I'll snap your spine. Perhaps we could come to some sort of arrangement. It's imperative I find her. I need to know what you know. Perhaps we should come to some arrangement. Yeah, I'm sure we can. In fact, I'm feeling my memory clear up already. I'll tell you what. I know you Starfleet types aren't big on Latinum, but what you have are skills and willingness to get your hands dirty. That's what I need right now. Our replicators are on the fritz. Maybe it's the whole power system because the lights are going wonky too. But a little blue mood lighting isn't a big problem for me as unfilled drink orders. Okay? Go to the cargo bay and get my replicators working. By the time you've done, I'm sure I will remember where I last saw Zamara. Okay. So, there's aliens on the ship and they're so let's
Congratulations.
congratulations. I just want to shoot these guys. Okay, so we got to go this way. So, this one's kind of annoying. You got to do these in the right order to get them all up and running, if I'm not mistaken. Scan replicators. Input request. Run diagnostic on replicators. Action unavailable. Replicators are offline due to diminished function of electroplasma distribution network. Input request. Run diagnostic on electroplasmic. 30% drop in power reported on deck 1. Replicators are offline until power functionality are repaired. What is causing the lack of power? Unknown. Power must be rerouted through systems to relieve stress on the EPS conduit. Following systems are available for this process. 6 connections are required to stabilize the power grid. Okay. Hail engineering team. Captain, the biggest problem you're going to have is repairing anything on the station is the age of the system and the general lack of the maintenance. Derzana is built in the mid-23rd century, and many of the systems on the system haven't had a major update in more than a century. So you're dealing with EPS system that just can't handle the strain of modern equipment like replicators. I did some digging in our database and I found a log made by the Starfleet Corps of Engineers officers who visited the station in the early 24th century and made the repairs on the APS system. The log says that you need to regulate the power flow by routing it through various subsystems. It's almost like you're using those systems as an ancient circuit breaker. The first thing you should try is scanning some of the damaged systems and power couplings in the cargo bay. You should learn more about the proper lining. Okay. So, scan power relays. Freeing operating Dinzal station have made replicators function their top priority. The replicators are now tied to every available system, including life support. Start with connecting the replicators or the power connection will fail. Okay. Power to replicators. Scan holosuite days. Holosuites have a separate environmental control system, so they can be finely tuned for temperature conditions appropriate to the various scenarios that are running at any given time. Environmental systems cannot be connected to holosuites. Okay. And apparently replicators can't either, if I'm not mistaken. So, scan. It's like someone is using an outdated power coupling to connect the gravity control to the main power feed. It must have emergency fix if it's been here so long that the couplings are fused and can't be removed. Gravity control can connect to environmental control and defense grid, but not replicators. Okay. Scan power connectings. When you find the snarl of wires and cables that looks like they've been chewed by a knoll, you realize that not every system may need to be used to make successful rerouting. Some systems may need more than one connection. Okay. So the Klingons who ran the station in the 24th century made significant improvements to the station's shields and added turret weapons. While it made the station more defensible, it also increased the amount of energy needed to keep the station defense grid. The fourth connection must be to the defensive grid. Okay, so this one, we'll scan it just for... Balin found a way to keep the station's ancient bar coolers working by connecting the cooling system to the replicators. Unless that connection is maintained, all the refrigeration units will go. Must have a connection. Okay, so what if we reroute power to replicators and then rewrite that power to environmental, and then reroute that power to gravity, and then reroute that power through the defensive grid. And then, what is this? We'll do that in a minute. If this doesn't work, we'll do that in a minute. We should be able to hook the defensive grid up to the holosuite. Dang. No. Okay, so we're on to something. Replicators. Environmental controls. Defense grid. Environmental controls. So what if we go back through replicators? What happened? Power transfer successful. Second power successful. Third power is successful. If I don't get it this guy, I might cut it off and then come back when I actually figure it out. Fourth. Let's see. No, obviously you got to do that. Okay, so you can't do that one. So you can only use that for one connection. Okay, so what if... Can we do this? No. So I'm right up to the fourth point. Let's go ahead and scan this thing. There is a shunt that is slowly diverting energy from the station's power core to hollow emitters installed in some of the lower levels of the station. You will need to compensate for that energy drain to restore the replicator functionality. The connection must end with the system to which you are attempting to restore power. Okay. Okay. And we need 6 connections. Let's get this box here. I'm tired of it blinking at me. The EPS relays on the station were a maze of shunts and relays, with patches going between unrelated systems and even to power cells that are being used to boost flow of critical areas. 6 connections are required to stabilize the power grid. Okay, so we know this one has to be first. And then it has to be connected to this one. And from there, we need to go over to the gravity controls. And then the defensive grid. For the 4th power transfer. And Hollow Suites. It has to end with that one, I believe. Let's see. Gravity control. Dang it! Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. I'll figure it out, and then I'll cut the recording back on. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. The 6th connection was the replicators. I'm an idiot. I knew that. It's just the last connection of the replicators. It's just every time I come over here, it reset every time. So I guess unless it was the 6th connection, it reset the whole system through. So it's back up. So we're gonna go back upstairs and quit derping. go ahead and run at it. I don't want this video to be too long. I do believe there's another dungeon down here we have to actually go through. Here we go. Okay. You guys saw that too, right? Never had desync in Star Trek before. It's kind of weird. Here we go. Here's for specials. No. Come on. Okay, they're working. They are. They are, and I am exceedingly pleased your generous offer to repair them for no compensation. I can't let you go away empty-handed, though. How about I give you 15% discount on drinks and souvenirs? We had a deal. The replicators are for information. Oh no, the server. Okay, don't do that to me. Fine. A deal's a deal, right? Never let it be said that I'll cheat a valued customer like yourself. Fringies always cheat their customers. They're like used car salesmen of Star Trek universe. Personally, I don't know who you're so interested in seeing. She's a looker, but just try talking to her. She's more paranoid than an Obsidian Order agent in a room full of Tausiyar. Zamira usually hangs out near the Dabu tables. Keep an eye out for a looker wearing purple. You can't miss her. Yeah, that's one of the most annoying quests in here. There's a few others that's really annoying too. So, hello. You are completely different than the last time I saw you. Be careful, they're watching. They who? Shh. Keep your voices down. I'm being watched. I've seen too many familiar faces in the crowd, and they're shadows, watchers in the dark. I see them out of the corner of my eye, and when they think I'm not looking, but I'm always looking. When the lights change, they're there. Be careful, they're watching. Yeah, okay. Find out who is watching me. I'm not safe here. The Klingons are looking for me. They know someone is feeding intelligence to Starfleet. The ghosts are always watching. Their eyes are hungry. Yesterday, they surrounded a drunk Klingon. Now he's dead. The ghosts are always watching. Their eyes hungry. Oh, I already read that part. Sorry, guys. They will find me when the blue light shines, and then I'll disappear. I know what the ghosts are. How do you know that? Oh, you may think you know. You may even have readings on your tricorders that you think are right, but you don't know. How could you know? I'm here every day. They watch me. I watch them. Can I take you someplace safe? No. They're everywhere. They're watching. They've been here too long. Someone will notice that we're working together. I'm sorry. You've been here too long. Someone will notice that we're working together. Go do something else. Play Dabu. I'll contact you when I'm ready. When it's safe. Go play Dabu. Okay. I hate Dabu. There it is. Can't you see I'm busy losing all my latinum? Bad luck. It's just a minor setback. The next spin is mine. I can feel it in my lobes. If you're sure. Oh, I'm supposed to play, so I gotta click the play button.
Spin the wheel and win.
Continue. Play Dabu. Okay. What?
You're a winner.
Okay. I'm confused.
Spin the wheel and win.
Place bet.
Hey, that's a great uniform.
Oh, I must have clicked it by accident. Oh, everybody is betting, I guess. Okay.
Oh, I miss Mom.
There we go. I'm just stupid.
Ready to get lucky?
I don't know how many times I'm supposed to play Dabu, but come on, guys.
Double!
Dabu! What? Close enough. Can't wait for you to get lucky. We'd be here all night. Turn to the mirror. Whatever. Get off my screen.
Ready to get lucky?
Be careful. They're watching. Ready to talk now. You don't need to worry about me. I'm going to leave this place to the ghost. They seem to belong here more than we do. I've booked passage on a ship. You don't need to know which one. Just tell Drake that he'll keep getting his intel one way or another. Good luck, Magzie. You're going to need it. Captain, there are Divians on Donato Station. Now you've found evidence of them again on Drozana Station. Obviously, they're using the neutral zone as some sort of feeding ground, and that puts dozens of worlds at risk. I requested sensor data from the ships closest to the comet's current location for analysis, but that is half our problem. The properties of the comet are somehow easing the Davidians' entry into this area of space. How do we put a stop to them? Recommendations? The closest research facility is Deep Space K7. I recommend that we consult the team there. Done the ship. I'm gonna get some drink, guys, while it's beaming me up. Don't forget the 7th. No, get on it. So K7, I'm assuming we can. Yes, we can leave. So does that complete the mission, or is there a second part to the mission? Some missions you have to go to one place and then go to the other place. Yeah, we do. We have to go to another place. Let's go ahead and set a course. And of course, how far away is this? That is a good ways away. There we go. Oh, why it stopped. So guys, I might have to just call it here and then finish this up next time around. It's getting kind of long. We'll see how much longer this mission is, and we'll go from there. I'm thinking this is a pretty long one though. I hate to cut it in half. So here we go. This is also a station that I think is actually used as a station for stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Dock. Okay, so we need to talk to some people, and it looks like they're in the next room over here. In the club. If this is a new one, I don't remember having to go to a new use turbo lift to go to lab. No, I don't remember having to do this the last time I did it. It's weird. Consult Lieutenant Colopo. So that explains why Drake is interested in the prototype. It was a complete failure at detecting polarization cloaks, but if I added the phase modulator and the reverse polarity, these modifications should be no problem, Magzie. And when I'm done, this beam will pack quite a punch against phase shifted Davidians. I look forward for the weapon on. I'll forward the weapon on to Drake as soon as I'm done. Be careful. The Davidians won't stop. I'm afraid we will have to be ready for a fight. Leave system. Okay, good. Okay, I'm glad I didn't cut off then. I do remember doing that this time. Because he gives you the weapon, then you gotta go back, I believe, there. So we can go ahead and go out. And if I'm not mistaken, they're going to send us back to Drake in the next mission, which will be tomorrow's episode. So guys, while I'm picking this out, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll send you notifications when I have new videos out. Come check them out, see if you like them. If you do like this episode and you want to share it with your friends, click on that share tab down below. Copy the link, post it in your Facebook, Twitter, wherever you use social media at, and I'm gonna read this and accept a mission after this, and then we'll go ahead and head out. I'll do the R&D stuff on the next episode, I guess. Zamira may think she has slipped my noose, but I have ways of keeping tabs on her. I take special care to know all of my about people in whom I am interested. But you already know that, don't you, Magzie? The ghost that Zamira mentioned concerned me, however. You already encountered Davidians once. It's likely that they are on the Zono station as well. And I won't let them use Federation citizens as food. Lieutenant Colopo has completed work on the synchronized distortion prototype rifle. It should help you when you're ready to enter the lower levels of Dazarna station. Dazarna. Drake out. And we can only get one of these. So we don't really need that. So let's go ahead and get the weapon.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
And as you can see, we got some R&D holograms and stuff. So that should help us out. What lies beneath? It is clear that the Davidians are more of a problem than we initially thought. We know they're in the neutral zone. Now we know that they are on the Zona station as well. And according to Zamira, they have already been deaths there. In addition, she inducted that the lower levels of the station were a trouble spot. Those levels aren't used as part of the club there, and they haven't been maintained for years. And the Ferengi are, of course, quite reluctant to put any effort into any maintenance that isn't absolutely necessary. That means we do not really know what's down there. Zamira's code should get you access. Take the lift down and check it out. Previous Starfleet encounters with Davidians have indicated that they will create nests around the temporal portals they use, so keep an eye out for anomalies. If we find the portal, we'll know where and when the Davidians are feeding. Oh, and I expect it to be messy down there. Don't forget to take an emergency beacon. Okie doke. Ooh, and that's nice. So okay, so we got a new gun. So we'll go ahead and equip that before we head out. And get that on there. That's going to go on me on my first slot. Come on. My first slot right here. And then I can switch to that when I need to. I don't really like that weapon. It's not very good unless it's with the Davidians. So, other than that, we didn't really get anything else. We can do our points. We're still concentrating on energy weapons. And we have 3,000, so let's go ahead and put some on generators. What were we working on? Ooh, excuse me. There we go. And now our photon torpedo is next. Now, guys, I will leave it up to you. Should I go ahead and replace all my green guys? So I can probably try to get up the money, and they're pretty cheap on the AH for purples. We've already checked prices on them. So should I go ahead and upgrade these guys to purple, or just leave them for now until I get to max rank? Just let me know. Also, we got a new officer. And we have engineering team, acute senses, science, metabolism, tactical. I don't see any that's that special. Let's take the engineer. Let's take the science officer. Collect. Not now. Okay, so that's it for now. I'll do the R&D thing with y'all on the next episode, I promise. I'll see you guys on the next episode.